Hi, it's Dan again with D&D Thorough Home Inspections. Today we're up on this roof and we're going to spend some time talking about the different roof coverings that you could have, along with the life expectancy of those and some of the defects that go along with those roofs. We'll do a video a little bit later on covering a lot more of the common defects that you'll find on a roof, but right now we're just going to focus on the main styles we see in our area. Now, your most common type of roof covering by far is going to be your asphalt composition shingle. As you can see behind me here, we have a dimensional shingle or architectural shingle. There's a few different names, things you can call them, but you can also have your 3-tab shingle. That makes up about 80 to 85% of the roof coverings in America. Now, those typically last 20 years, maybe a little bit more, just depending. Your architectural or dimensional shingles definitely last longer than your 3-tab shingles. Couple of defects that go along with those real quick. You've got granule loss, just that comes from over time. Then every once in a while you'll also see a nail pop, just a nail starting to pop up through that shingle. We always just recommend a carpenter come in and get those back down. So stay with me and we'll get on to the next one. Another type of roof covering that you could have is your wood roofing. They can either be cedar shakes or cedar shingles. Now, your shingles are typically machined and they're about a 1/2 inch thick. Those last about 10 to 25 years, where your shakes are typically like hand split or sawn down. And they're about 5/8 of an inch thick to 3/4 of an inch thick. Those last a little bit longer again because they're thicker, about 20 to 40 years. Now, what's unique about these wood roofs is typically underneath, when you get into the attic, they've got what you call skip sheathing, just to allow that roof to breathe and dry out quicker, to help it, shed that moisture. The next type of roof covering we'll talk about is tile. Now, these last about 50 to 80 years, just depending on the quality of them. They can be made out of clay or concrete. And one of the unique things about these are they're a lot heavier than your traditional roof coverings. So you need a heavier duty structure underneath to help support them, as they weigh about 500 to 1,300 pounds per square. And what that means per square is 100 square feet. Another type of roof covering that's pretty heavy as well is slate roofing. These are about 700 to 1,200 pounds per square. So again, you're going to need a structure underneath that's heavy duty to help support those. Slate roofs last about 100 years though, and one of the common defects that you'll find with those is nail failure. That nail will rust away and that piece of slate will slip out from underneath, allowing water to seep in and cause damage underneath. Now, the last type of roof covering we'll mention today is going to be your metal roof. Now, these are substantially lighter than all the other roof coverings, coming in at about 100 to 150 pounds per square. And these last about 20 to 75 years, again, depending on the quality of them. One of the plus sides about these metal roofs, other than lightweight, is they are extremely wind resistant, way more wind resistant than your shingles. And one of the downsides of them being that they are real easy to dent. So you always want to be extremely careful when walking on a metal roof. They simply just lock together with crimped ridges and then fasten to the roof. So you definitely don't want to walk on those ridges. And it's also real easy to see hail damage on these roofs, again, because they're so easy to dent. So that's a quick video on your roofing materials. Again, we'll do a video a little later on, probably on an asphalt roof, looking at a lot of the defects that we see on those. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, or at least learned something from it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. So thanks. Have a great day.